All right, today I'm going to walk you through my saving and loading of the different conveyors, trash systems, splitters, generators, all of that. So I started at the top level, and in this main file, I have a path to where I want the save data to exist. So I'm using user data.save. And then when it starts, we need to check for load save data, see if there's any saved information where that happens. And then if there is, we can go here and open up that file with .read, and then we're gonna eventually save it as a JSON string. So we're gonna go ahead and parse that file as a string, and then we can do what we want with it later in save nodes. Oh, let's print that it's not there. And then for save, we're just doing the right of that. Then save nodes holds all of the different savable nodes, which for me is just my conveyor belts, splitters, generators, trash. And then it goes through all of the data in save data, instantiates the scene based off of the dictionary that is saved that tells it the path. It instantiates add scenes. We deal with the data. I can show you how we deal with that. For example, in the case of the normal conveyor belt, everything else just does like one less of these steps, but basically here, when I need to get the save data from my pattern, I give it the path so we know how to instantiate one of these belts again. I tell it the directions, and then I tell it the global position. And you have to do this special thing with the global position because it doesn't correctly, vector twos don't correctly go into JSON stringify. When they come out, they are now just like they just stay as a string and they don't go back to being a vector two. So you just have to handle this manually. We handle this manually in the load save data, where we have to set the type of this new directions. Oh yeah, here's how we do the vector two. But also when you have an array of enums getting saved, it just remembers the number, and so you have to strongly type this and do this as enum part here. And then if I had any thing that I wanted to do with the conveyor inventory, like if I was saving that there was a box on top of it and its position, then what I would do for that is I would just have some extra data here that would say like, what the icon of the item is in its position and whether or not the inventory should be a moving item. And then I would just have some extra logic in here for remembering that and instantiating that item object. Yeah, so that is how I would handle saving and loading conveyors.